Okay, now we're
Hey,
recording.
Is the chairperson ready for his announcements, or should we move down to member announcements?
I don't have any announcements. Move on to members. Announcements, please.
We don't
Anyone
have any.
have any announcements?
No, I don't.
None. Okay. We are now under agenda item, including public comment. So the first agenda item is DRC 2020-00156, Chedgar minor use permit.
Yes, Monica is joining us.
Okay.
Oh, there's.
hi, Monica.
And let me have her unmute herself.
Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome.
Perfect timing. Perfect
Oh,
timing.
good. I'm sorry. I had a little technical difficulties, and then just
We understand. We're all having that tonight.
Yeah, we were having technical difficulties too, so feel right at home.
good. Thank you.
Who is AL? Just a second. Who is AL?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
No,
No, that
I'm not
is
talking to
person.
Monica. Hi, Monica. No, I'm just asking. There is somebody AI or AL. Do we know who that person is?
The public, maybe?
Yes, I know. I just would like to know who they are.
Well, I just unmuted him.
Him or her, them.
Them.
Who are you, AL?
That they don't have to say.
A ghost in the machine.
Well, but okay. That's
They don't have to say.
okay.
Can we go back to agenda
Yes.
item?
Yes.
And Monica, could you describe your project for us?
Yeah. So we live here in Los Osos, down in Baywood, 1192 3rd Street. About 2 years ago, we built a little kind of detached office space. And we did that fully with permits, went through the minor use permit process for that. And most recently, so our lot is a commercially zoned lot. It's legal non-conforming, but we're residential use. So we're limited as to the amount of square footage that we can add, which is non-conforming, which would be residential. And I'll say we're surrounded by residences. We're on this cusp of commercial to residential for Baywood. So, so we built our kind of office space, and we maxed out on that 25% a couple years ago. And most recently, we wanted to add a little bit of square footage onto the house for a dining room. So in our communications with our architect, we decided with the recent laws that came down through California to convert the office into a quote ADU. And that in essence, per the county, frees up that 25% square footage that's, considered legal but non-conforming. So we're doing two applications. One is to convert the studio on paper to ADU. No building has to happen with that. We're going to put a little kitchenette in there, which is already plumbed. We just have to physically put it in. And then in conjunction with that getting approved, we also have a minor use permit application, which adds, I think, about 180 square feet to our house. And it's a small 850 square foot house. So we're just basically adding a small dining room onto the house. So that is our project.
Okay. Any questions from members of the public? Sue, I see you have your hand up.
Oh, can I speak as a committee member?
Yes.
Yes, cool. Okay.
Isn't that what I said? Committee members?
Well, it could, maybe I heard something else. Maybe I'm going completely crazy. Sorry. Thank you.
No,
Brett.
that's for me today. I'm completely crazy, but go ahead.
Oh, great. Monica, my understanding from the county is that, and you should correct me if I'm wrong, but I spoke with Young Choi. He's your project manager.
And I don't know that yet. So that's the first I've heard of him.
Oh, well, that's odd. It's in your referral package that we have a look, when you signed up and they gave you a number and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's listed as Oh, it doesn't say he's your project manager, but it lists him on the okay. Oh, let's get to the point.
And I'll say this go around has been interesting because it's all online,
Yeah.
right? You know, we're not in person. We haven't gotten anything physically. It's been the online, I forget the portal. There's a portal that we've been working with.
Well, he said that we were not discussing your ADU because that's not a discretionary permit that you got from them, and yes, it's following the state guidelines for an ADU, but it's still up to the Coastal Commission to decide if they're going to allow it or not. So,
Okay.
well, my understanding is that we are dealing with the square footage increase, that
Okay.
is what your minor use permit is. Is that not how you understand it, or is that how you understand it?
I was not unsure. So when I got the email, because we're doing these both in like at the exact same time to, in essence, save time with their minor use permit process, because that can take 6 months. And so with the county, we've been, we applied for both at the same time. So I was unsure tonight whether, well, actually my understanding for tonight was both of them. Got a little one going to bed, sorry.
Love it.
My understanding was they were both tonight, but thank you for clarifying that, Susan. So if tonight is just pertaining to the additional square footage, then I would say we're within our 25% square feet. I think we're, gosh, 950 square feet house. So the addition, I can pull it up. Gosh, sorry, I wasn't super prepared, but it's 160 or 180 square feet of addition. Or maybe we're 1,000 square feet. I don't exactly know how it's a small little house, but we're within that 25% square feet for adding.
It says on your permit it's 161 square feet.
1,061?
The addition.
The addition, yes. So 161 square feet, yeah.
Well, exactly what he said. I had asked him, is there a request for a permit for your ADU conversion at the county, because it was confusing on the permit, and he said yes. A conversion of existing studio unit would not trigger a discretionary permit as the existing studio unit was previously authorized. So he wanted to clarify the minor use permit that we're discussing should only cover the 161 square feet of addition.
Okay.
It's even easier.
But Larry, if I'm wrong, you should correct me.
No, that's exactly right. All we're talking about is the addition of the square footage.
Okay.
So according to planning department, everything is cool. You said you're within the percentage allowed and everything. Okay, well, I don't see any problem.
Can I second that?
Do I have to make that more formal?
Julie.
So I have no problem with the addition. I have no problem with the ADU, even though that might not be something that we can comment on. Because your property is north of the first public road next to the ocean, that's what triggers minor use.
Yes.
Minor use permits. So had you been on the other side of Santa Isabel, we wouldn't even be talking to you tonight. And the county wouldn't charge you a huge fee.
Yep.
So that's super unfortunate. But I think you will get our support.
Awesome.
And I just want to say, you're probably the prettiest woman in Los Osos.
Oh my gosh. That's not on the agenda. Look at me. Thank you. Tonight has been like
okay. You have my full support. And if my colleagues would allow, I would make a recommendation that we approve this or make a recommendation that we send it to LOCAC with our approval and after public comment.
Second it.
Don't we at least need to ask the public?
Oh, sorry.
We have to have public comment, and also I think this ought to go on the consent agenda. I mean, it's
Agreed.
kind of nothing.
I know, right? Thank you. I will say, Julie, real quick, we knew when we bought the property, 8-9 years ago, that that we were in that zone. So we knew going into it, but I
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
the
super
comment.
unfortunate because you
It's
can't even
unfortunate.
add a, you
We're
can't even
just-
add a second story.
Yeah.
That side of Santa Isabel is a 14-foot height limit, and you
Yeah.
can't see the bay even with that limit.
Nope,
It's
nope.
super unfortunate because I lived over on 4th Street for much of my life in
Okay.
that same block.
Okay, then yeah.
I do know.
But we love the neighborhood. We love Baywood. We love our neighbors. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful, blessed place to live. So there's bigger problems in the world. So we're okay to go with this one.
Totally agree.
But thank you for your support, everyone. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, any comments or questions from members of the public?
Al,
Al.
Who is out?
who is Al? You're welcome to comment now. Just an observer.
But you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, there's that. Al.
Maybe it's HAL, like, the computer from 2001. Just watching.
I'm
Missing a letter.
I'm going to take that as no comments from any members of the public. Now, would someone like to make a motion to put this on the consent agenda?
Julie
moved.
made the motion. I just need a second.
Oh,
Second,
battle it out, Paul.
I beat you, Lynette. I was faster.
Darn.
Okay. All,
Let's just say that Paulette seconded.
Ah, there you go.
Oh,
Perfect.
You guys are having
Okay.
way too much fun. This
I
looks like a
So
Totally.
if I'm Paulette, can I be the most beautiful woman in Los Osos?
Oh, Monica's got that covered.
Huh? Come on.
Hey, guys, okay, so the motion is to accept the recommendation of approval for their 161 square foot addition, and we'd like it to go straight to the consent agenda. Is that the
Correct.
motion?
That is it.
all in favor, raise your
Aye.
hand.
Hi.
Aye.
All opposed? I don't see any. We'll say it's a majority vote. Thank you.
Thank you.
Then moving on.
Thank you all, and thank you for
Yeah.
all you do to keep Los Osos. I appreciate all of your
Yeah,
time behind the scenes. So thank you.
Yeah, Monica, also, I think it's December 10th. Someone will correct my date. This will go to the LOCAC meeting on their consent agenda. If you'd like to zoom in on that, you're welcome to do that, just so you can see how the process, well, you know how the process works, but you can see it on Zoom. So if you like, we're inviting you to participate in that also.
Great,
it's a
thanks.
longer meeting though.
Okay, and is it required? Is it a requirement for
No.
whatever reason if I've got something else going on that evening? Okay. Will somebody send me like an email letting me know about that, or do I just need to note it
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we'll send you the
Great.
information and the link to sign up.
Okay, and if I can make it, I will, but if not, I won't worry about it.
Correct.
No,
Yeah.
nothing to worry.
I don't think anything's going to change.
Okay, great, perfect. Thank you all, appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna sign off, let you all continue having fun tonight.
All right,
Bye.
Aye.
bye.
Okay, next on the agenda, we've got that vacation rental. Is that
No.
what it is?
I didn't see anything.
No,
You
we
have,
have public or member comments
You
for
have the,
items
Oh.
not on the agenda.
We don't.
Okay,
have
there's nothing
anything.
else
hang
Nope.
on.
on the agenda.
Nothing, nula nada.
Hey, guys,
No.
Larry, if you recall, the vacation rental people couldn't make the meeting tonight. And so they're going to come to the first one in December because it's still within before 72 hours of Thursday.
Yes, yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes,
So
I
what-
remember.
So it will put it on the agenda for LOCAC, but we will hear it just 3 days before. 'Cause he
Okay,
couldn't-
thank you. Thank you, I remember that.
Oh, good. I thought
Okay.
I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, no. So any comments from board members or the public that for items not on the agenda?
No, I actually wanted to ask about ADU. So ADUs are allowed in Los Osos? I
Yeah,
know that the state really
They are
promotes
allowed.
them, but is Los Osos included in
Yes.
the
No.
ADU?
It has to be approved by the coastal commission. But
Why
what
is
the county
that?
said in the case of Monica's, because they already had the studio permit,
No, but why coastal commission has to approve ADUs?
because it's a change to the Title 23. And under the secondary.
They are
development.
being allowed. Our committee approved and LOCAC approved the one down on 3rd Street, or pardon me, Pasadena that Bob Kreiser brought us, the Moskowitz. That one went in.
That was before they became ADUs. When we're
Okay.
talking about ADUs, the communication we have with the county today, it says our coastal zone ordinance is still pending coastal commission approval.
That would probably go with our community plan. So if they are going under the previous allowed secondary unit, then they just wouldn't call it an ADU. Because they're allowing them, Robin.
Well, we
I-
heard from the county today, Julie, and Young Choi said ADUs are under state law. Yes, they are legal in Los Osos, but our coastal zone ordinance is still pending coastal commission approval. So that's what the
Okay.
county told us. So it's not,
I think it's
Because then
semantic
that would be
because
because of
the
the water.
dwellings are being added.
okay, that's great. I'm not trying to get in an argument.
No,
with
I
you.
know. I just think, if people want them, they can.
No, I understand that too. I just don't get it why the coastal commission has anything to do with that, but that's just
We're in
mine.
the coastal zone, Yael. Everything.
Yes, I
they
know,
have-
but they're not gonna say no.
They may not. They may not.
Why? Why?
They may have questions about water use. One
That's
of the
not-
things that I think ADUs should have to do is retrofit to build like any other new development. So that would be something that maybe we would.
Right, but
recommend.
that's not an issue. So is that an issue for coastal commission? That's an issue would be for.
Absolutely. They are very interested in our water basin and part of our basin management. So they absolutely would be interested in how to accommodate extra water use.
Well, and
I
also,
don't know
Yael, if you look on the county website, or
Uh-huh.
just Google accessory dwelling units in the unincorporated county frequently asked questions, you will see that Los Osos, under the new regs, is due to inadequacy of water supply,
Mhm.
prohibition of ADUs in South Bay, Los Osos, is proposed to continue.
That's what I thought. You see, that's what I thought. Nothing to do with coastal commission,
So
but with the
it's
water.
because of the water. So
No, that's what I understand. That's why I was asking if ADUs in Los Osos are
okay, so
a goal,
I'm-
because I thought they were not a goal
but
still.
secondary dwelling units have been added. And so that's a semantical issue and where we land on ADU. But the water is something that I think LOCAC actually could make a comment on. And if you might want to take this forward to another agenda, suggesting that ADUs establish their water through the retrofit to build program, which Title 19 already has, just like a new home outside in Cabrillo would have to accumulate water conservation through washing machines and toilets and whatever they do to offset their use. You would apply that to an ADU and then they get their water. And that's ADU is what we're all hoping that helps to find affordable housing.
Yeah, so what I understood is that because we can add bedrooms right now, one bedroom, I think, we can add that the ADU is no difference in that way.
I completely agree with you.
So anyway, it's still a
But
very murky.
bedrooms, I think, in my opinion, bedrooms should have to add water too.
Well, all I'm
Okay.
saying is that
They don't.
it's not clear to me what ADU
I
and
know
why and what and how.
It's a confusing puzzle for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Julie, that's a good point you brought up. Maybe you could send me something and we can put it
Sure.
on one of our next agendas, you know.
That would be
Sure.
really interesting. Okay. Hey, I move that we adjourn.
That's fine.
I don't,
I'll second.
oh, there's the second. There's the second. Okay. Okay.
Well,
I
that's
agree with
the-
you.
Lindy, we have a meeting on Wednesday. Don't forget.
Yeah, no, I've got that. Thank
And
you.
don't be late.
I've been reading.
And don't be late.
And sorry I came on late. I had the worst time trying to get on because my computer got shut down today and it
Oh.
so
okay.
rebooting and then I couldn't access on my iPad. So sorry I'm late.
Okay. But that one, don't be late because we may have a short one. Everybody is like
No,
with the time. So hard. Okay.
no, I'm on it.
Good.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.